Hi friends, Heike Yates here. Today I want to talk about what will people think about me when I start to fast. Should I tell people or not? And if you're curious about how you can start fasting without guilt, then stick around. I'm Heike Yates, the creator of Pursue Your Spark, and today we dive into why others might judge us when we're fasting, and I'm sharing 3 strategies and beliefs on how you can empower yourself and change from those negative beliefs into positive beliefs. And if this is something that holds you back to start intermittent fasting, you came to the right place. So, what do I mean by that? Fasting, people think we don't eat. People think that we're going for a colonoscopy, as I've talked about it before. But fasting doesn't seem natural to most people. And I experienced that with my husband. When I started intermittent fasting about 2 years ago, and if you've been following me, you know I'm a triathlete, so I exercise a lot. I swim, my bike, I run. But what's happening is that every time I would go for a workout, I would eat food before and definitely have some nutrition throughout my workout and then something afterwards. So I've been eating a lot. So when I started fasting, my husband said, "You can't do that. You're not supporting your workouts. You're going to fall off the bike and you're going to peter out." And I said, "Well, let me give this a try. I'm in menopause and I've been exercising my buttski off. And instead of being leaner and fitter, I become pudgier and rounder and not the way I want to look." Well, yes, I'm 59, but I said, I should look better and feel better. Let me try this. So I started out with my own intermittent fasting experiment. And he kept saying, "Are you okay? Are you sure you don't want to eat breakfast? I think right now you need to eat. Oh, have more nutrition." And I said, "I don't need more. I am not hungry. I am, I don't need any breakfast right now. I'm not hungry. And I have enough energy to go in my workout. Of course, when I am out there on the bike for 8 hours, it's a different story, but that is not the norm for most people." So he held back and he kept a really close eye on me, although he was very supportive and he was really helping me and making sure that I'm sticking to my plan, and he was not tempting me with food. But that is not the norm. So after 2 years of intermittent fasting that has now become totally my lifestyle, guess what? He now fasts on occasion as well. So as he goes out in the morning for a run, I said, "You don't need to eat your breakfast because it's all going to sit in your gut and your gut's digesting and is busy, and you will get bloated if you start exercising now." All the negative side effects that you can get from eating just before you exercise. And so he says, "You know what? This is actually good. I have enough energy. I can get my workout, and then I actually can sit down afterwards and enjoy my late breakfast." So, if you think that people will judge you, they probably will, just like my husband did, because they're not familiar with fasting. They don't understand what it means, how this all works, and how to incorporate this into your lifestyle. And going through the 4-week lean out course, you can learn all about this and the strategies I'm teaching you in the 4-week lean out program, and through your journaling process in the 4 weeks. You really have a good data of what you've done, how the benefits play out, and which fasting strategy is right for you and for your lifestyle. So again, people will judge you, but that shouldn't hold you back, in my opinion. Oftentimes I hear, "Should I even tell somebody?" I would say only tell people that support you. If you have people that you know from the get-go are like, "This is dumb, don't do this, why would you not eat?" don't tell them and just do your thing. If you know that the person is supporting you, even though they may be a little bit skeptical, it's okay. They will support you. So I would say don't tell anybody that is not supporting you. So how do others feel when we are fasting? Family functions are a great example. People are like, there's all this food and we need to try everything and we need to eat all of this. And intermittent fasting does fit in with your family functions because you are setting your own fasting windows. So you can go to family functions and birthday parties, and yes, you can eat the cake. There is nothing about intermittent fasting that says you can't eat this. Some people may want to push food on you and say, hey, look, here's food. And you may say, but I'm not hungry. Oh yeah, you need to try this. Aunt Susie made this upside down cake. Step away from that. These are people that are not supporting your lifestyle. They're pushing food on you, and they would push food on you probably any time of the day. If you wanted to lose weight, they're saying, oh, you're not eating enough. If you're fasting, they're saying, oh, you must be starving. So these are people you don't want to have. And then, as I already mentioned, is that you don't have enough energy for your workouts. And I'm living proof that this is definitely not true. In the 4-week lean out program, we're following a keto-like meal plan idea. So we're not going on in complete ketosis like you do on a ketone diet, but we have recipes and meals that are higher in the protein and fat content rather than the carbs. And more about this in detail, guys, in the 4-week lean out program. So let me go back to the people judging you. There's the ones who say fasting is stupid, don't fast. There's the other ones who want to push food on you because you may be starving if you are not eating just right there and then. And then others may judge you because they don't know what it is. So here are my 3 empowering beliefs. Get a supportive community. Only tell the people that you know support you, the people that love you and stick with you, and don't try to tell you any different. They're like, all right, I help you with this, whatever I can do. These are the people you want. And if you don't have anybody in your circle, just zip it and do your thing. Number 2 is that intermittent fasting is also ideal, for instance, when you're traveling. You can go on vacation and right now we're in COVID, but you may take a day trip. You pack your food with you that you're bringing, and you don't have to eat along the way because you don't need a snack to get to your destination. You can just wait till you're a little bit hungry and then eat when it's mealtime, when it is the time that you set for yourself when the fast is over. And that's when you go, all right, this is awesome. So this is number 2. And then number 3 is you can eat anything on an intermittent fasting lifestyle. Totally. There is no, I have to eat a keto-like diet, or I have to be in ketosis to be fasting. There's different benefits that come with intermittent fasting, and a lot more in the 4-week lean out program. But when you fast, your gut is healing, and you give your gut some break. And letting this happen, this process, you will feel that you have much less bloating, gastric distress, and you will feel a lot less bloated and extended as you might have been. So think about that you're just taking your gut on a break, because you're not on a diet. But if you join the 4-week lean out program, I will encourage you to lean out. You still can eat your cake. You can still eat the things that you're craving, but we're also dealing with things that trigger those cravings, that you eat healthy, well-balanced meals, that you don't have the cravings, that you don't get the bloating. It's just awesome. And I have a gazillion strategies and habit building strategies as well for you. So if you're the person who thought, wow, should I fast? I say yes, and I want you to feel that you are empowered. You're not guilty and you don't feel ashamed because you're fasting, but you're owning it. So check out the 4-week lean out program at heikeyates.com and see if it's something for you. And if you've dabbled already in fasting and you're kind of worried that others might find out, or you're a little bit ashamed that you're doing something that nobody knows about, don't. I got your back, girl, because fasting is a lifestyle, and that's all there is today. So this is it for today, and I'll see you next week here on this channel. Have a great week.